welcome back to my channel. Obviously today's video is going to be extreme cleaning. This was the hardest video I have ever done because I had to do so much off camera as well. I'll just explain without the video. Obviously this is not my house, this is someone else's house, and there are older people that they obviously need help, and they used to hire someone and they never clean their home right. Like they just clean and, you know, kind of pretend that they're cleaning, and obviously I feel like that person just took advantage of them. And here comes Selma with the Selma's toothbrush. I'm like, you know what, let me just help these people out. They really need that help and they're really sweet. So I said, yes, I'll help you. Why not? I'll just do a video out of it. Now they weren't sure about the video because of course kind of, you know, you shouldn't really film our house. They want their privacy, and because I do YouTube videos and it's out on the internet, they don't want their house to be, you know, out there like that. So I told them, okay, how about this, I'll just film the kitchen where it's no pictures and I won't film the rest of the house. This house was humongous that my husband had to come and help me because I would not be able to do it all by myself. So shout out to him. Obviously, when you clean someone else's house, you're not gonna clean how you normally clean when it comes to your house, if you know what I mean. You cannot get too comfortable. If you use certain product, you have to make sure you're not gonna destroy something. Like they always come with rules and instructions where these people told me a list what they want me to specifically clean and what not to clean, and of course I had to follow because it's not my own house. So we end up agreeing on just clean the kitchen, and even though this video is going to be short, I guarantee you it was longer than that. I just wish I could film the rest of the house, but I had to, you know, respect their privacy, and them allowing me to do just the kitchen was fine with me, even though I could not clean the kitchen how I really desired because it's not my home. So I had to do what they told me to do, and even though it was not super clean like I love it to be, I was like, you know what, it's okay. At least I helped out a little bit what they want me to do, and my job is done here. So I went home kind of mad because I was like, it's not clean. Like how if you don't clean the whole thing right, top to bottom, left to right, it's not clean. And I feel like there was a lot of stuff out, and like I said, it's okay. It's okay. I was just happy to help these people. We had to clean carpets, rugs, we had to clean the bathroom, we had to clean the rooms except their bedroom, and it was a lot of work because like I said, this house was big. It actually took me 2 days to get this house done, and just the kitchen itself took me so long. I just got the main parts where it's like more satisfying to me, and kind of just to give you that extreme motivation you need to get up and just get things done. So I just tried my best to film the best I could. You know, I was in a rush, in a hurry, because I had to do the rest of the house as well. But I'll just explain more throughout the video. So please be respectful in the comments. I would really appreciate that. They're older people. They just, you know, they don't have close family to get help from. They just needed the help, and I was glad to do that. And I just hope you really enjoy this video. And if you do, please make sure to share it. Even if you don't want to like the video, just make sure you share the video if you really enjoyed it that much. Hope you enjoy the video and get the motivation you need. Now let's continue with the rest of the video. First things first, I'm gonna go ahead and show you around what I had to work with. You guys, it was extremely dirty. It was a lot of buildup. I don't blame them. It is hard for them to reach and clean and detail clean. I was just so happy to help, and this sink was like the biggest motivation ever. I was like, I'm gonna transform you and make you a sexy sink once again. So on the list, they actually told me not to clean the inside of the dishwasher, just the outside, and not to even touch the fridge. They actually told me to clean with ammonia, and I just couldn't. I cannot stand the smell.
I just use the cleaning vinegar with baking soda because it always does the trick. So I'm gonna start with the sink. Of course, I have to have this clean before I do anything else, which it took me so long because I had to do the steps of vinegar and baking soda repeatedly because it just didn't want to take it of so much buildup and dirt it had. I had to keep on scrubbing. So I'm gonna just use the Aunt Honey's bottle. Since I ran out, I mentioned in the previous video, I just refilled it with LA Awesome cleaning vinegar from Dollar Tree, and it just works just as good. You're working on something that has not been cleaned for a long time and it has all this buildup. You have to wait it out when you spray anything on it. So in this case, when it comes to vinegar and baking soda, they do this little paste, and I had to let that sit for 15 minutes every time I put the little mix in, just to make sure everything was lifted up with the baking soda. I was going back and forth on the window and the sink, just making sure that it was working, taking its time. It was a lot of build. I feel like it was for years, you guys, and it just made me so upset in a way that I was like, I'm gonna get this really good as much as I can with this time frame that I had. I just couldn't believe, at the same time I'm like, wow. I was just like, what in the world? Like, I had never seen a house in person this dirty. Now, time for the drainer. Oh my goodness, this was so filthy. It kind of made me kind of hold my breath because it really had a smell. And I feel like the toothbrush helped me a lot to get in these surfaces where basically the sponges can't really do. So when I did the little things that go on the sink, they were so bad. And I just really took my time in each one to really get everything out. And you guys know I don't play no games. And when it comes to a sexy sink, I'll do anything for it. I want to apologize if you hear my kids on the background. They're currently with their daddy right now, so I can just do this voiceover. It's really cold to do the voiceover outside, so I'm gonna just make sure they don't really scream loud or something because they are playing. As you can see here, the top, I was not allowed to really move anything when it came to like the top of the countertop, so it was dusty and it was not clean, but she told me not to, so I just left it alone. I don't know how much of cleaning vinegar I have used and baking soda, you guys. Oh my goodness. At the same time, it was a lot of work, but it was just so satisfying to see all the junk come out. It's just like, yes, you can't mess with Selma's toothbrush. Come on, get out of here. Now I'm taking my Method Anti-Bac Bamboo and Barkeeper's Friend to give it a really good disinfect and also give it a shine. And since it still had a lot of stuff left from all the stuff that I cleaned, I went ahead and used some Brillo pads as well. I don't know about you guys, but I feel like I did an amazing job that I was like, I think I am almost considered as the queen of cleaning. I let the faucets like just sit there for like an hour or two with just vinegar to really take all the junk out of the faucet and the stove. I just let you watch how I did it. To be honest with you, I don't know how old this kitchen is, but obviously, like, I tried my best. It wasn't working. I tried so many times to clean with baking soda and vinegar, and it just wasn't. So I even tried a product they had. I don't even know the name or can't see it either, but it just didn't work. So it did give it a little bit of shine and it looks clean, but not all the way like I love to. And this is where I got frustrated because these cabinets were so old and had so much buildup without the years that I was struggling so much to take the stuff off, to the point that I was taking the paint off. So she kindly just asked me, just leave it alone. I think we're gonna just go ahead and do a whole makeover of the kitchen, put some new stuff in, because obviously this is a lost cause. And I just cleaned that part, which it was amazing. But just think about it. If I would have done everything, it would have taken me so much longer. So I just went ahead and left it alone, and I was just not happy, but I had to do what I have to do. I went ahead and just started clearing everything up, all the appliances and everything that had to be done. Time for the dishwasher. Now, whoa, I struggle with this boy for sure. I was like, what? Like, I was telling my husband, I'm like, for this type of job, I just need more time. You know, I can get it done to be like spotless, but I'm like, I need more time. I need more time. And he was laughing. He's like, just do what we can do. And, you know, we have to pick up the kids, and it was getting late. So I'm like, let me just try my best. And Selma's toothbrush came in handy. It really did. I was just not happy with the countertops, guys. Like, I was so upset. I was like, I can get it done, but I don't have time. And she told me not to. So I was like, let me just continue with the rest of the stuff that I have left to do. I really detail cleaned this blenders like so patiently. I was enjoying like the before and after in front of my eyes. I was like, wow, this toothbrush is everything. I don't think I will be able to get into the small places without a toothbrush for sure. And I didn't want to use the newer Selma's toothbrush because I didn't want to destroy it or just mess it up, so I just use the old one. Now this is the last thing I cleaned on that day, and the next day we had to really focus on the floors. The floors, I have never mopped in my whole life a floor more than 5 times. I was just so like, wow, there's a huge difference. I wish I could scrub the heck out of the floor with a brush, and I didn't have time. So this is the results of that night. It's a huge difference, and I'm very proud of myself because you could tell that I really detail clean in a lot of areas, except the countertop. So this is the next day, and my husband was like, let me just sweep real quick, and I was just like, why can't I just clean the countertops? I'm sorry that I'm repeating everything. I'm just telling you how it really feels. So he went ahead and sprayed this all over the floors, and we let it sit like for 10 minutes with this cleaning stuff that they told me to put on. I kind of like mixed it all together and let it sit, like I said, and then I went ahead and mopped like more than 5 times and just let it dry. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, just make sure you share it for me. That will help my channel a lot. I really appreciate you and your time for being here. I hope you got tons of motivation. I hope to see you in the comments. I'll see you and catch you on my next one. Bye.